attack with Wolf and be aggressive. That's a lot of life gain. Get that to the bottom. Don't really want more lands. You're gonna attack unblocked. Ooh, that's another one of those. Up against the mirror, and we just popped off before they did. Hello, what's up, what's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. Just like most of the content creators who do Magic the Gathering Arena, I like sharing all kinds of deck ideas that I come up with, synergies, and I do everything from mid-range, aggro, control, and pretty much all the colors and color combinations. I like doing pretty much just about anything. I also have a great beginner's guide series, so if you're just getting started out in Arena, the series teaches you all kinds of things to grow your collection of cards, all the free stuff that Wizards of the Coast gives us in MTG Arena, and just all those little tips and tricks that get your account started and helps you get wild cards and get some good decks to get you started with this program. So if you're into any of that, hit the subscribe and support the channel with a thumbs up. And check out my Patreon page as well as any other supporters down in the video descriptions. So for today's video, we've got Lifeline 2022. 2.0 was my older one. 2.0 I made before Innistrad came out. So there's really only the one card over here. Lunarch Veteran is the only Innistrad card I've added to this deck list. But I've had to take stuff out. There's other adjustments I made. I think I did not have this guy in the Lifeline 2.0, so there's definitely modifications I've made to it. This version, like the 2.0 version, is still completely free to play. Like, it's all the rares and mythics that are in it are all from decks that you get for free when you complete those initial challenges. So so yeah, everything here is you should have to go, minus a few commons and uncommons. I'm pretty sure I had to use 2 uncommon wild cards for Innkeeper. Maybe one more for, I had to use 4 commons for Lunarch Veteran. I think I did have to. I have a bunch of unopened packs though, because the more packs I open, the more different cards I'll have, and I don't know what you guys will have when you start your accounts. So by me not opening my packs, it means I still have the base starting cards, and I know when I build a deck how much you guys might have or might not. Like, you might get a full set of veterans by opening all your packs that you get, depending on when you start and how much of the Innistrad season you are playing through and how many packs you get from the mastery and all that. But yeah, I have like a bunch of unopened packs on this account that I could be getting wild cards from by opening and everything like that, which I'm not doing too bad with anyways. But the point is, yeah, you're only going to have to use maybe about 4 commons and anywhere from about 4 or 5 uncommon wild cards, and you should be pretty good. Again, depending on what packs you've opened already and what cards you have from opening those packs. So yeah, so here it is, going through it quickly. It's mostly all the same with Valkyrie Harbinger came in the deck. Same with Drizzt Do'Urden, or however you pronounce that. Toski is just an awesome green card. If you got green, why are you not throwing him in your deck? 4 mana for an uncounterable creature who's also indestructible. You know, he attacks each combat if able, which kind of sucks as a 4 mana 1/1. Kind of sucks because he doesn't really, you know, it's easy for your opponents to block him, but he doesn't die, and the effect that he brings to the tables whenever any creature you control deals damage to a player, you draw a card. So it's just a super phenomenal card draw engine. So I think both Icingdeath and Starnheim Unleashed. I'm not sure about Starnheim. It may have came in this deck originally, the original Lifeline, but I'm not too sure. Either way, we get lots of life gain. If we do have Righteous Valkyrie on the field, which did come in this deck, makes sense with his ability to gain life equal to the toughness, equal to the toughness of any angel or cleric that enters the battlefield under your control. It has to be an angel or cleric for you to gain life, and if you're at 27 life or higher, technically whatever 7 life is past your starting total. So different game types, you'll have different starting totals, but for standard, we're at 20. So I'll just say, to summarize that, I'll say if you're at 27 life or more, then all of your creatures get +2/+2 for each Righteous Valkyrie you have on the battlefield. We only have 1 in the deck, so it'll only be +2/+2 for everybody, though it happens for everybody, including the Righteous Valkyrie himself. So that's really fun and really cool in this deck. But yes, when you play Starnheim Unleashed and you're able to get at least 2 tokens out of it, that's 2 times you're gaining 4 life from Righteous Valkyrie, which is 8 life in total. Even more than that if you have Cleric Class, because the first level, you gain an extra 1 life every time you gain life. So that's really cool with Starnheim Unleashed. It's just a cheap way to get a lot of good flying creatures that can both attack and block because they have Vigilance. Icingdeath is just another great value card. Like with 4 mana to get a 4/3 flying and vigilance is just really awesome for 4 mana. And the fact that when he dies, you get a piece of equipment that's actually pretty cool too. And you don't have to pay any mana to play the equipment. You're not casting this equipment. You're getting it for free when Icingdeath dies. So it's like a free reward for when he dies. So all you're paying is the equip cost, which is really nice with equipment to cut out either one of those costs. Either cut out the cost of casting it or cut out the cost of equipping it, because equipment has always, ever since equipment first came to Magic, equipment have always been kind of clunky because you have the cost of casting it and then the cost of equipping it. But the great thing with the Icingdeath Tongue Sword is that you get it for free. So you only playing the equip cost. And likewise, other equipment with the auto-equip ability is what I call it. That's how I summarize it. When it enters the battlefield, automatically attach it. Those are great too, because again, you're just paying the cost of the equipment and you're not paying the equip cost to put it on a creature. But that's off on a whole other tangent. This is a life gain deck, so we're more looking at that kind of stuff anyways. You don't gain life with Icingdeath, so Icingdeath is the great one. You cut him out first as soon as you're able to get more Righteous Valkyries. In this beginner's account I have here, I haven't used a single rare or mythic, so I have 10 rares and 4 mythic rare wildcards right now, just because I haven't used a single one. And that's a great one to add more of in this deck is Righteous Valkyrie. You can take out things like Icingdeath. Even Starnheim Unleashed, which pairs really well with Valkyrie, but I'd almost rather gain 4, instead of gaining like a bunch of life from the angels, I'd rather just gain 4 life when I play my second Valkyrie, right? And then have 2 Valkyries that are giving +4/+4 to everybody, right? Like, that would get more intense than a single Starnheim Unleashed with a little bit of life gain and all that, right? And then same with Icingdeath. These are the first 2 cards I would swap for more Righteous Valkyries. I know they're mythics, but the Valkyrie just has a better life gain synergy and goes with the deck better. I would drop Drizzt Do'Urden for a second copy of Valkyrie Harbinger, because Harbinger is just awesome and synergizes with the deck more. But again, I'm getting a little off on a tangent here. So just before we get to the gameplay, I'll summarize some of the things I've added here. Increased Trelasarra, that is in my Beginner's Guide series, and you should see that. Added Werewolf Pack Leader and Ranger Class to the deck because they're just good beatdown cards. They give something for our opponent to deal with early in the game. So something to distract them. They have to deal with it, or we're going to be putting counters on our wolves and other things and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Life gain creatures with a full set of Prosperous Innkeepers and Lunarch Veterans. The Innkeepers give us a treasure, which is really nice for ramp. Inscription of Abundance, I may have came in this deck already, but it is our 4th removal that goes with Devouring Tendrils, 5th technically if you count Skyclave Apparition, which is why I put Skyclave Apparition in this deck, because it's a great removal card. It exiles your target with mana permanent, any permanent, non-land, with non-token as well, with a mana value of 4 or less. They do get that illusion token when it dies, but you know, you're exiling their powerful thing and they're just getting a creature for it, like that doesn't have any abilities, so it usually does work out in your benefit. Really powerful there. Hallowed Priest gains benefit from all of our life gain, and so does Trelasarra by pumping themselves up along with Valkyrie and along with Harbinger. And then we got more life gain in our Devouring Tendrils, which is some of the other removal that I haven't mentioned yet. Luminarch Aspirant is just another 2 mana rare I've added to just, again, keep our opponents busy early game and distracted while we set up our powerful angels and stuff like that, while we find them, find Drizzt Do'Urden, and get some real beatdown stuff going. A couple portable holes to help us just manage their weak and or lower mana stuff, and Cleric Classes, because getting that to level 2 is super important, because when you're sitting there with that on the battlefield and you're getting all of our life gain, we're just getting counters out there like crazy. We're gaining 1 extra life every time we gain life. So just, it's what really pops off the deck is the 2nd level Cleric Class and Righteous Valkyrie, especially when we get to 27 life or higher, because you know that's what really makes the deck turn and go nuts. Yeah, so other than that, it's like a Cleric Class is great too because we can bring stuff back out of the graveyard. And when we do that, we're actually gaining life equal to its toughness. So it's just yet another life gain synergy that's going to trigger everything else we have on the battlefield. So yeah, other than that, let's go take a look at our rank because I'm doing this right now to increase my rank in the last few hours from silver, trying to see if I can get it in gold in the last couple hours. So go take a look at that and get to some gameplay. Alright, so here we are at Silver Tier 1. 2 hours and 14 minutes remaining in the ranked season currently. So let's see if I can get this up to gold. I'm going to be using my modified Lifeline deck. So let's check that out. Well, that sucks. We get the same thing over again. Another good hand, but we have to mulligan because of the wrong mana. Wow, that was a complete rip-off. Jeez, that really sucks. I hate double mulligan. Those are, like, those two hands though, holy jeez, they were terrible. Wow. Yeah, I guess we put this out first turn. Need to get that tap land out of the way. Oh, they're already drawing cards and setting up. Is it colors? Looking pretty bad already. That sucks. Man, I don't know what to do here. Just throw down Cleric Class, see what they do. They let it go. We need some life gain though too. Where's our life gain stuff? I doubt we'll see it. We had like such a bad first two hands. I doubt the shuffler's willing to cooperate. But we'll see. Cross fingers, maybe. Maybe we get a Lunarch. Oh, what are they called? Nope. Lunarch Veteran. That's what I was thinking of. We have two Trelasarras, so let's try one of them, see what happens. They do not counter it. Do they fry it? Yeah. My nose is itching now all of a sudden. Where did that come? Oh my god. If you could see anything other than lands, it might be a little helpful. Let's try our Hallowed Priest now. Lunarch Veteran would be super awesome. Even the Impassioned Orator would be great right now. Or maybe I don't know if I have any of those. I definitely, the other one is, what's the other one? Innkeeper. Same mana cost, yeah. It would still be, that would be good too. Oh, yeah, another burn spell. Fried our next creature. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I don't think I have the Impassioned Orator in this deck. They're tapped out for now. So let's just level that up and hold back our Trelasarra. We have no life gain, so we're going to need to at least get her up to a 4-4 or 5-5 almost immediately after we play her, because she'll just get fried right away. So let's attack in with the wolf, see if they have some kind of instant speed interaction, which they probably do. Are they willing to use it? Yes, they are. Okay. So we go level 2 here, simply because we can actually bring something out of our graveyard with it. See if they counter this. They're running low on cards. They've literally just... Every card they've played has just gotten rid of one of our cards. So they actually... No, that's foretold. Probably extra turns. All runs Epiphany, technically. Let's level up this class, see what we have on top. Nice. Counter that? Nope. Now we have some life gain finally. We can bring something back out of the graveyard. For 5 mana though, which is really... We can throw that land to the bottom with Trelasarra, though. Let's attack in with our Innkeeper first. No, we do have our Cleric Class up a bit. And it's an ability, so they shouldn't be able to counter it. So let's bring our Trelasarra back. Gain life a couple different times. Get her pretty big pretty quick. Let's put one on the Innkeeper as well. Get rid of that land because we actually don't want... Oh my god, another one. Oh, at least we got another Scry though. There we go. And we can play creatures off top. Hold on a sec though. Do they have a counter? Let's attack with Innkeeper. Ooh, I really want to play this Valkyrie though. Ooh, do they have a counter? I haven't seen a counter from them yet. Bounce spells, burn spells. Let's try it. Let's use our treasure. Oh no, it's sitting on the stack. They have a they have a counter. Son of a, and we used our last level of class. Yeah, there it goes. Oh well, we have some good stuff out here. Let's see if we can just do some big damage with them. Oh, they scoop. They have nothing. Right on. Oh man, that was looking bad in the beginning. So Pinco or Pincho or whatever that is. Ooh, finally a nice hand right. We get to keep 7 cards this game. Wow. And we won last game with a 5-card starting hand against an obnoxious deck too. Wow. Mono white it looks like now. So we got Snowlands, so that's interesting. I have so many options. We have 2 of these guys, so let's throw one down so that they can put that in their portable hole. Oh, they have instant. Okay, Fateful Absent. All right, at least we get a little thingy out of it. And we have another. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see if that goes down. Ooh, no instant speed interaction this time. And a couple life from the wolf. That's why I did it in that order. Ranger class second, so we gain life from it. Gain 2 life because of this. Ooh, they're going to destroy one of our things. Which one? Ranger class. That's actually not bad to us. In this deck, we kind of like we like our Cleric class a little better than our Ranger class. Although Ranger class is pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, let's go this way. Get a treasure, gain some life. Use... Oh, should we jam in Valkyrie right away? Ugh. No, let's hold off. Maybe we use we get an extra card draw with our clue token. Maybe we do that. Stupid Dawnbringer Cleric. Shooting down our Ranger class. Oh, we have instant speed inscription too. We can put 2 counters on something. We can fight something, or we'll gain life, which would be 2. They get their own Ranger class. Jerks. Gaining their own life. Looks like we're up against a mirror. Someone who's running a starter deck like us, just modified. We lose 1 treasure for that. Let's do it. I think it's okay. Ooh. Okay, we did get a land though, so we can actually jam this in still. Or we can throw down Valkyrie, because they're going to be getting pretty good stuff soon. But we can level this up and do nothing, which is kind of sketchy. We'll have absolutely no mana left. We still have the treasure for next turn. Or maybe we go Aspirant and then hold up Inscription. Valkyrie next turn. Oh, tough decision. Here, you know what? Let's just go up with level. Let's just go up here. That takes pretty much our turn. But we're setting up. Kind of thing. Trying to. We got some good stuff in our hand to come in. They play their Valkyrie. Alright. So time for our Valkyrie then. And then we can also still have the mana for Inscription to get rid of their Valkyrie. Oh, I didn't need to put that other counter on there because we hit our life total, get it +2/+2, everybody. No, we need to Inscription their Valkyrie. So let's attack in with Wolf. We want to keep our life gain, guys. See if they're willing to trade or chump block. They probably should with their Dawnbringer Cleric. To chump block, or their Wolf. So I have to be careful with my timing now because I'm going to pass turn because we can do Inscription at instant speed. So I want to kill their Valkyrie during their turn at instant speed, but I want to, if they play a Cleric or an Angel while it's on the stack, I have to kill their Valkyrie so they don't gain life from it. So I got to make sure I don't just pass the turn. I've done that before. I'm like, oh, I'm going to hold this for their turn and interrupt when they do this. And then I just pass and forget, oh man, I meant to interrupt it. So right here, right now, they're playing a Cleric. They're going to gain life. I really want to kill their Trelasarra though, but let's kill their Valkyrie instead. We need to do a fight spell. This is the fight spell. You fight you. And do they have something instant speed too for 2 mana? Come on. Okay. I was like, what? They gain 1 life from that, so they get 1 scry and 1 counter on Trelasarra. We still have a 6/6 blocker with our Valkyrie. They're just leveling. I thought they did that to level 2 already. Okay, that's cool. Yes, our own Trelasarra. And we can get, we have the mana to put this down first. We're gaining 2 life every time too. Oh my god, so many counters now. Let's pump up Wolf here. And Innkeeper. So I'm gonna attack with Wolf and be aggressive. That's a lot of life gain. Get that to the bottom. Don't really want more lands. You're gonna attack unblocked. Ooh, that's another one of those. Up against the mirror, and we just popped off before they did. Oh, I meant to click the view. Yeah. We took care of their Righteous Valkyrie with our literally the only removal we had all game. I think it turned out pretty well. I love to see the Inscription of Abundance. Oh, we have other removal too. Life gain and a guy who goes. Okay. I like it. We go first. Orange Katar. Orange Katara. Katar. That's a type of some kind of weird sword, I think, right? Katar? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't know. I'm not big on, like, swords are cool and everything, but I'm not like a big sword fanatic or anything. What was it with the D&D set, Adventures in Forgotten Realms? I learned that a rapier is a sword from the equipment. I actually had to look that up. I'm like, what kind of sword is that? It's kind of like a fencing sword, but like a real version of it. There's a different name for a sword that fencing that they use because it doesn't, you know, it's got that blunt tip, so you can't really, less likely you'll hurt somebody with it kind of idea. So I don't have anything instant speed here, which is good to see. Get for 1 damage. Next turn we'll be able to attack with a 3/3 after we gain some life. And if they play a creature that we can kill with tendrils, then we can gain a couple life. Do I want to hold up Inscription? I kind of want to get as much damage in as soon as I can, because we're looking at another Izzet deck here, so they're going to be running some control stuff. Yeah, let's try to get as much damage in as we can. We should have played the untapped land. Well, we got that out of their hand anyways. Ooh, that doesn't mean they don't have a land. I'm hoping that they miss a land drop now, because they didn't play it as the Jwari Ruins, they played it as a counterspell. So of course they just find their land with the iteration anyways. So it's no big deal to them. We have nothing to kill with this. Can we kick this? No, we need one more to kick it. So we can just keep attacking in. Hold that for instant speed. If they deal damage, maybe 2 counters will save something. Maybe we just gain life with it, I don't know. We have no creature for them to target this with, which is another form of life gain. So here, they're doing this before their land drop, so they'll probably exile another land. I don't think I've ever seen an opponent play Expressive Iteration and exile anything other, maybe once, and it was like a late game iteration. And they always find their land. I've done some Izzet decks before, and with Expressive Iteration, where I don't find a land. And I'm like, yeah, now I have to exile something that is going to stay exiled because I don't have the mana to cast it. Like, come on. So we can kick, and we can't fight anything because there's nothing to fight, but we can kick it, gain life, and put counters on something, which will get a good amount of damage in. Who would we build up, though? Hallowed Priest, maybe? Is that the right play? We do have more removal if they get something, but then they'll have counter spells. I don't know. Yeah, let's try to go for as much damage as we can. I doubt they have a 1-mana counter spell. They might bounce something, though. They could have Fading Hope. They probably do. No? That's why I didn't cast it. I'm like, they got Fading Hope. They'll bounce something back to our hand. They have a big enough hand. I would assume they have a land. So you play your Memory Deluge, or play your land, or play your land first and then Deluge. Play your land, do nothing, Deluge during my turn. Oh, will 4 counters save it? If we kick this, we'll gain life, and he'll gain an extra counter. Just from his own ability, so that'll be 3 counters, which is enough to save it. They might counter-spell this if they have another Jwari's Disruption or something. It sucks, but it's a risk we gotta take. 2 counters here, we gain life. Oh wow, and they have something too. This is just gonna be another burn spell, and they hit this before Inscription resolves. Because they have something. It's probably a counter spell, I'm assuming. Like I said, it could be another burn spell, instant speed. And they'll just hit our Hallowed Priest before our Inscription resolves. They have something. Do they have some instant speed that doesn't help them? And they're just trying to find some way of, yeah. Like, I'm just like, yeah, dude, that was one of the things first things I said. The most likely thing. Like, what took you so long to come to that conclusion? Hello. Is anybody there, Orange Guitar? And we're flooding out and not drawing anywhere near enough creatures or any of our synergy. Feels good. Especially against an obnoxious Izzet deck. So even if we lose this game, because we're still in silver, it'll only take us 1 more win to actually get to gold. So let's see if we can do that. I hate losing these games to opponents that sit there forever to make the obvious play. Oh, come on. What took you so long? Freaking Golds. What do I do? Do I play this Golds bandwagon? Do I play the best card in the meta and while my opponent is stuck drawing nothing but lands? This is ridiculous. These are too weak because I don't have any creatures strong enough. They've killed all my creatures that had the potential. They've had every answer every step of the way. And I'm really getting sick and tired of how long this guy is taking. This game is clearly completely handed to them. Okay, we draw one more card, see what it is. Because I'm really getting frustrated at their horrible card draw and their absolute perfection. And them taking so long to make the most obvious play that a little baby could make. It's getting very, very frustrating. Oh my god. I'm going to concede if he just doesn't... Jesus. Yeah, that's a concede right there. That is horrible. Bye. So we go forward 2. So we can still get one more win and make gold. I think it looks pretty good. Double Trelasarra, which is so we can rush a Trelasarra right out there. Hopefully they don't shoot down our veteran right away. Hopefully. Stern Schnibby. Ooh, portable hole. No, their own little dude. Okay. So yeah, we'll go Trelasarra right away because we do have a backup. Normally I'd go Hallowed Priest first. Double Cleric Class? No, we need mana right now. We have a Cleric Class and we need mana, so no thank you. And our 3/3 Trelasarra can easily block their first striker. Next turn we can go Hallowed Priest for more life gain from our veteran, do another scry. Hopefully we get a land sitting here. And that scry helped us. Ooh. Dirty. Oh, excuse me. So a 2/2 can block their 1/1 first striker. Come on. I really want to keep that too, but we can't afford it. We need mana right now. So let's put on some pressure. What did you foretell there? So take the block, okay. We really need mana. I can't believe we've scryed 2 cards away and drawn a card, so that's 3 cards now in a row, haven't been land. What happened? I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, it's always nice when you're on the verge of ranking up, especially with like these middle ranks here that are kind of in like from bronze to mythic. Like gold is kind of right in the middle. Like especially when you're in this area, it's like you're 1 win away, and then somebody you're just like, why'd you quit? And you're like, yeah, because I know in these ranks you can't go back a rank. I'm not sure about mythic. If you just get to mythic and you go back to diamond, I don't know. I know it doesn't work in platinum either. If you get to platinum and you lose right away, you can lose like 10 games. You will not go back to gold. And the same for gold, same for silver, obviously. And bronze, you never go back. So, but yeah, that was an interesting concession by our opponent. Maybe they got mana screwed just like we did, but we're scrying and digging deeper. I still can't believe that. I really want to see what that next card is too. If that wasn't going to be a land, I'd still be pretty angry. But yeah, made it to gold. So there we are. Over here now on a little different screen. We're in the profile because we're in the last hour and 26 minutes and I just hit gold. So I can go play around a little bit more. I highly doubt I'll make it all the way to platinum in an hour and 26. But yeah, here we go. We got to gold. So if we click on this and hop over here, we got an extra pack, an extra 500 gold, and a card style, which I don't put value on, but card styles are still really cool, and I like them. So they just, to me, they're not worth anything because it's just cosmetic. It looks cool, doesn't help you play better, doesn't make your decks better. But yeah, I do like them, as I said. So there we go. We made it. Like I said, last hour and a half-ish. But yeah, here we go. There's been a little bit time since the gameplay till I'm recording this, so it should be closer to 2 hours since when I finished the games, but not still under 2 hours, but closer. Anyways, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.